Well, good morning once again from the Oklahoman's video studio. Time for our Bites of OKC segment. I'm Dave Morris along with Dave Cathey. Some double Dave action for you. Yes. Little sound bites, little bites of what's going on in the local food scene. And I'm a big fan of the local food scene. I know you are. I'm a local fan of food.
I like to eat a little.
Or a big fan of food.
Been known to eat,
local food or not. Anyway, the Festival of the Arts starts April 19th. That runs Tuesday through Sunday. It's at Bicentennial Park this year. One of the things that people look forward to is the artists, the entertainment, and the food.
The food, of course, yes. I'll be there Tuesday to preview it all. It's not a funnel cake party. That's one of the things I like about Festival of the Arts. There's some real food out there. You can get some Indian food. You can get some Brazilian food. You can get all kinds of great stuff. Very creative.
Well, you spoke with Anna Davis last year from Cafe do Brazil, and they don't just mail it in. They actually are like, hey, we want to give some love to this event.
Yeah, it's culinary arts. And that's how they couch it. The Arts Council. That's how they do this. You have to. You can't just show up. You have to make it in. There's a tryout that you have to pass through, and so.
And somebody somewhere probably has to taste those tryouts, right?
Yes. They have this big shindig in January or February, I think it is, and they spread out all the potential vendors, and all the Arts Council folks come in and they try everything out, and they make their decision.
Now, does its ability to work on a stick?
Yeah, sure. That's actually, there's the price point there, and there is the mobility of the dish. It absolutely plays into it.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think they've been doing this for a little while, so they
know what
kind
they're
of got it figured out.
Well, in fact, this is the 50th Festival of the Arts for Oklahoma City, and you, my friend, are giving a demo on Wednesday. Tell us about that.
I'm doing a Wednesday demo. I'm doing a tacolada.
What is a tacolada?
Tacolada. Lada is sort of like the Spanish equivalent of arama or enza, like taco nanza or taco rama, something like that. So tacolada. So we're demonstrating 2 or 3 different kinds of tacos and all that goes into it. We'll be frying our own tortilla shells on site, and we'll have some samples for folks to try out. It'll be from 12 to 12:45 on Wednesday.
All right, very cool. We should mention, in fact, there's a quick snippet of your demo from last year.
Yes.
Tim Money was out there shooting.
That's right. Did some salsa last year. It was an interesting thing. Got there all ready to go and didn't have a food processor. So that was great. It was great.
Anyone have a chef's knife?
Yes, I told folks, today we're going to find out about Dave's knife skills. So luckily I made salsa a few times. It worked out.
Suddenly becomes in fact, there's your knife. That's hilarious. Becomes a Top Chef quick challenge.
That's
quick
right.
Fire challenge.
Very much so. Very much a quick fire challenge.
Look at that.
Look at me go.
There's the pepper. We'll put that right there.
Talk and not cut my fingers off at the same time.
All right, so that's next Wednesday at the Festival of the Arts, Bicentennial Park, noon. Come catch up with the food dude, Dave Cathey, there. Yep. Tomorrow, the noon time, we have Lunchrox, Part 2.
That's right, Part 2 is coming. Nathan Poppy, our entertainment writer and music writer extraordinaire, will be spinning some records to celebrate the upcoming Norman Music Festival and the Festival of the Arts, playing some different music from the musicians coming.
Which are, by the way, the same weekend.
Yeah, the same, as usual.
Yeah.
And the rain and the 2 festivals usually come together. Although, the one thing we didn't have on my video was the Wrath of God storm that we had right at the beginning of it. That was pretty great. But and then Saucy Sicilian, that's the big news here. Saucy Sicilian, one of the city's most beloved food trucks, they will be on site right here, 11:30 to 1 tomorrow.
And you know what's cool about that is last month we tossed out the first Lunchrox, and Josh Salee headlined that for us, local rapper out of Edmond and other places. And then the response from that was Saucy Sicilian tweeting you, me, and Nathan saying, hey, how can I join this next month?
Bring me in.
And there they are.
And then the answer was, by doing what you did.
Yes.
So we had it all worked out in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think we were all like, done, you're in. But they feature pizza.
Pizza, they have homemade meatballs, very popular. Sicilian or Neapolitan style pizza, actually. Crisp, delicious. Should be great.
That is Wednesday, right out front of the Oklahoman here on the sidewalk, around 11:30 to 1 is the time period there. And this time we'll probably even have trash cans.
Yes, we'll have trash cans, tables, chairs, the whole bit, no admission. Don't want to miss this.
All right, next week, though, is Open Flame. Our annual series returns to American propane.
Yes, we're busy these days. Very busy. And this week is the planning, so it's, a lot of fun. But Open Flame is back, and this is going to be a really special one. We're prepping people for National Barbecue Month, which is May. So we're bringing in some really big hitters. We've got Got Paul Shoddy from Head Country. He was the 1994 Jack Daniel's World Championship Grand Champion.
I love some Head Country barbecue
Yes,
sauce. That
yes.
just has a great taste to it.
The boys from Butcher Barbecue out in Chandler, Dave and Levi Bosca. They're going to be out there. They've been on Barbecue Pitmasters. Very successful. He's a full-time competitive barbecue guy now.
Getting hungry just watching past footage
Yes,
of
and it's going to be even better than all this. Those guys are going to be great. And then our old buddy Russ Garrett, the Smokin' Okie, who is actually touring the country. He and his wife sold their house and they live out of an RV, but they're in Oklahoma for about 6 weeks, and they're going to.
That's a guy who knows a few things about barbecue.
So yeah, we're gonna have the works: pork, beef, fowl, the whole thing. I'm going to do some sides. It should be great. And that is on the 20th. I'm sorry, the 19th. I'm getting my dates mixed up. That's on the 19th.
Tuesday the 19th.
Tuesday the 19th from 6 to 8, roughly, 6 to 8-ish. And you just got to call American Propane to get those tickets.
Big thanks to our friend Jim there at American Propane for his help on that. Now, in closing here, Cultivar has opened up an automobile alley on Broadway.
That's right.
Down here, I walked down there Saturday. The place looks fantastic.
Yeah, and it's it's interesting. It's sort of the first in a wave of upscale taqueria / Mexican fare that we've got coming into the city right now. Cultivar Open. We've got Torchy's Tacos out of Austin. We reported on this last year. It's been a while, but they're now hiring down there in Norman.
Okay.
Torchy's is coming to Norman. And then, of course, we've got Barrios coming here to Midtown from the Good Egg Group. We've got Revolucion coming from, I believe it's 84 Hospitality. That's there behind Empire Slice House. And then we'll have, I don't know if it's Villa or Via Paseo. We'll see. And that'll be later on down out in the Paseo district. So Mexican food is rising.
As well it should.
Yes.
Check out some taco action Wednesday at the Festival of the Arts next week.
Speaking of tacos.
Speaking of tacos, right. As Dave Cathey gives us a food demo on Tacolada, is that what you call it?
Tacolada! We're going to be talking a lot about
Tacolada, right?
Tacoladas.
Dave, appreciate the update. You can catch his food column every Wednesday in the Oklahoman, and of course ongoing coverage on social media, Twitter, and then on News OK as well.
All right.
Dave, appreciate it.
Bet, let's eat.